Nine Investigates has uncovered an internal investigation found that a Mount Dora police officer misrepresented his time and misused his department vehicle for travels when he shouldn't have been driving in the vehicle that far away. The police chief reported it to the state, which is required. It's all part of an investigation that took Nine Investigates' Darlene Jones to Mount Dora and Oakland after going through hundreds of pages of documents. What she uncovered led to an Oakland police officer being suspended, and now she asked the Mount Dora chief why he changed how misconduct shows up on an officer's record almost a year later.
Alleged to have broken a policy.
The Mount Dora police chief was so concerned that Barry Strakowski was being paid for time he didn't work that he authorized Internal Affairs to tag his department-issued vehicle with a GPS monitor. And according to this 22-page report, the investigation revealed he had in fact misrepresented time and attendance and misused his department vehicle. When the investigation was over, the chief reported it to the State Criminal Justice Standards and Training Commission that Strakowski resigned while being investigated for violating policy.
Now it says voluntary separation not involving misconduct.
Sure. So over the several weeks between the time it was recognized and this time, his legal representatives got back engaged and said that was not the intent of the agreement.
Strakowski and his legal representative negotiated an exit in which he agreed to resign due to what they agreed to call unsatisfactory performance on paper and walk away with about $12,000 in unpaid sick and vacation time. The chief never reported the time card discrepancies to the state attorney to look at possible theft charges. And if reported to the State Criminal Justice Standards and Training Commission, it may have led to Strakowski losing his law enforcement certification.
So now when another agency looks him up through a background check, it appears as though he left here with a clean slate.
That's one of the decisions we make. Now, if you do a background check, this incident report will pop up 100% of the time. That is the whole purpose of doing background checks.
Strakowski had already applied to work at the neighboring Oakland Police Department while under investigation in Mount Dora. He was hired at the West Orange County Police Agency just 5 days after he resigned from Mount Dora and was recently promoted to sergeant. The agency suspended him this week when we showed up with questions about his background, and he's now under investigation to determine if he lied during the hiring process. Darlene Jones, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.